My ponies are definitely part of my family. I treat them like I would my children, and they probably would agree with you there, my children, not the ponies, that is. Yeah, they're very important to me, so I look after them to the best of my ability. They are proper pampered ponies, but I find that because of the job they do and because of how much happiness they bring to other people, I like to make sure that they're looked after to the best of my ability. But yeah, they're a massive part of my life. I'm up at the field more times than I care to think about, to be honest, in all weathers. And they're just great. They're brilliant. I love hanging out with them, even in the rain. But they are 100% part of my gang, yeah. Okay, so I have worked with ponies for a long time. I've ridden since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, so I've always had horses and ponies in my life. But I took a little break after having children and didn't have them for a while. And then when my children went off to school, I decided that I wanted to do something a bit more again. So I did some freelance grooming for some local families and some local eventers around here. And that's where I then saw two of my original ponies in a field just nearby, and I made some inquiries just to find out who they belonged to, and to cut a long story short, I then ended up having those two ponies. Not long after that, someone else offered me another two, then another 3 ponies. I've now got a herd of 7. When I got given the first 2 ponies, I realised the cost of having any animal is, great. So when I got given 2 more, I knew that they had to do something to generate money to be able to look after them, because working in the equestrian world, I knew how expensive every day-to-day things are with horses. So because of the cost of a pony, because of how much vet fees, farrier's fees, to feed themselves, there's so much costing with horses. So with them working and with them having a purpose, it enables me to look after them as well as I can do. So I started to do sort of pony parties, which went really well the first year. They were really popular, but then come to the end of that year, winter in the UK isn't very good for outdoor pursuits, so I had to think of a backup plan to do during the winter. So I got the idea really from my sister. Actually sent me a video a few years ago of a pony going in a lift visiting a hospital. So I contacted a friend who's got a local nursery, and I said to her, look, would you mind if I brought Poppy along to see whether or not she would mind going inside? Because obviously most ponies have never really been inside a building before. Why would they? So I took her along and I went to see whether or not she would be happy in that environment. And she was. And that's when I put a couple of calls out to some care homes and to find out whether or not they would be interested in having any enrichment visits from the ponies. And it went ballistic. It was really, really popular, and ever since then I haven't really looked back. Each pony has their own little niche, so I know that certain ponies will be better off with loud noises or sudden movements. Other ponies will be better where it's quieter and very calm. Poppy's best ability is she is so calm and she is so patient. She's very, very quiet. She's very slow, which is perfect in an elderly care home where the residents are exactly that. They're very calm and quiet. Their movements are slow and steady. People, when I first started doing it, I think they were a little bit taken aback. Social media has been brilliant because I'm able to display what I do in the visual sense, so people can see on the reels and the videos and the photos exactly what we do. Initially, I think it was kind of a bit alien to a lot of people, which is understandable. I mean, people know about pat dogs and they understand that the dogs go round and they're therapy dogs. It's quite unusual for a pony to go inside. So there was quite a bit of a shock factor. Once I then went to a few homes, it took a couple of videos to go viral on Instagram and social media, and then it was just kind of like an influx.
My reaction when I saw the ponies for the first time interacting with the residents was very positive, because I did have my expectations, but what I saw, the reaction that the residents had, was far beyond what I thought where it was going to be. They could have been like, for example, having a normal day. When they saw the ponies, they came like to life in a very vibrant way, and they were very expressive. They were stroking the ponies and talking to them, and their face lighted up, and their whole energy all day. It was really impressive. One of the residents, her name is Connie, she hasn't been in a good mood in the last days, and there was a moment when I was thinking about not including her in the list to be visited by the ponies. Nevertheless, I still did, and I'm glad I did, because a few seconds before the ponies appeared before her, her expression wasn't very, let's say, friendly, wasn't very friendly.
Hi, Connie.
But as soon as the ponies came in, everything changed about her. She was extremely happy, excited to see them.
Oh, he's here to see you. Sorry? A kiss, yeah. She's missed you, Connie.
You could tell that her heart was filling with a lot of love, you know, and she was very sweet. She transformed completely.
Mama's baby. Yeah. How old is she?
16. 1-6.
Oh, not so bad.
Not so bad, no.
Lovely. Is she gorgeous? Look at her. Is that Mummy?
You give her a kiss here if you want, Connie. Want to give her a kiss on her nose?
You're beautiful. To let somebody do this to you.
I don't think I ever really realised how much it means to people until maybe a bit later on. Maybe when I'm watching a video back or looking at a photo. When I'm at a visit, I'm more conscious of safety aspects and the ponies doing this and not standing on people's toes and everyone being happy and everything going well. Oh, Connie, you're
How old
good.
is she?
16. 1-6.
When's she?
Yeah.
Oh, she got lots of time to go. And don't let him spoil you in there. Look at you.
I'm going to give it to you. You can hold it, Connie, because you're normally in charge.
Oh. Yeah, well,
I'll come back tomorrow. I'll leave her with you.
and pet him. You come and sleep in my little bedroom.
It's not until I'm either driving home and I'm rethinking it as I'm driving home or I'm watching the video later and I really realise then the impact that they have on other people that I've missed perhaps at that moment in time.
Yes, you are. I'm gentle.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is amazing.
But animals know who they like.
They are very clever, aren't they? They're very intuitive.
Absolutely. Yes.
And they also know who likes them, don't they?
Yes.
And they stay clear of the ones that don't.
Oh, yes, very much so. Yes. Used to hide when I was about five years old on the little one. Oh, it was lovely. Because, of course, everybody during the walk, they were up and yes, and they
Does the smell of poppy bring back memories of?
yes,
Does
yes,
the smell
absolutely. Yes,
reminds you of when you were younger?
Yes, you are.
Or another special thing is when I've posted something online, and it's happened just recently actually, to a very lovely lady, and I posted her video online, and her granddaughter sent me a private message to say that that was her grandma, and seeing that video, the whole family were in tears. It was over the moon. They just couldn't believe how happy it had made their grandma, and what a lovely memory they've got of that. And she's a very elderly lady, so for them to have that keepsake is incredible. But then for her to message me, that's when I get choked up. That's when I think, actually, that's the impact the ponies are having, because it's made that lady very happy at the time, but also the knock-on effect of her family and how it's made them feel later on. It's really, really special. So I think that everybody relates to what I do. So everybody has a relative, everybody has a friend. Everyone's got somebody who is getting old. So it hits home with so many people. They may have lost someone recently. They may be worried about losing somebody. We all at some point have to face the fact that we're getting old. And I think that the reason it hits home so much with other people is because that is the truth, isn't it? We've all got elderly people, friends, families, and I just think it touches people's hearts.